Let's do a little foolish video of too much gear. Some of it's going to go, and it's going, but anyway. Start off with a couple DrZ heads. One on top being a Maz Junior, 18 water. The one on the bottom is a prescription ES, I guess, extra strength. So it's a 45 watt. Those are the heads. Maybe we'll just go down the chain here and see what we see. Now, it's not very bright in here. But power conditioner is Middle Atlantic. Then there's a TC G-Force. Below that, it's hard to see, but there's a TC Electronic 2290. And then at the bottom, it's an RJM Effects Gizmo switcher. And a pedal full, or drawer full of pedals. And we've got Super Trem, Diamond compressor, Food Lab Sparkle drive, Diamond J drive, and Diamond Halo course, and an empty spot for what was, or what still is, should be there, is the MK423 boost pedal. Go over here. On top is the Canadian, made for Canada, JCM 800 2204 50 watt head. Couple no mods to say, basically the bright cap cut off of it, and a couple other small mods to keep the brightness from coming through. Below is a 1985 JCM 800 1987 head. It was modified by FJA. It's actually, there's a picture on the site of that amp. I'm not quite sure what he did to it, but it seems to sound okay. It's all sitting on top of a 1960B Marshall cabinet with 50-30s and G12H Celestians in the X pattern. We move over a little farther. On top we have the Custom Audio Electronics PT50, the Pete Thorne 50 watter, and below that we've got the Splawn Quickrod 100 watter, all sitting on top of a JCM 800 1960A cabinet, I guess. And it has a quad set of Scumbag M75s. Sounds really good. Sort of stuff from the room, I guess. As far as controller, there is a Access Electronics FX1 MIDI controller. It's an awesome controller. I'm sad to hear that Mario gave it the business. We've got a covered up DrZ 212. It's the Z Best cab. And another 212 here, another covered up 212. And it's loaded with Eminence speakers. And they're the Wizards, I guess. And then back there, the corner of it, is an atomic amplifier, which is just basically a power amp in a full range box, which is used for the fractal audio. Can you see that? Probably not. There's the fractal audio. XFX Ultra. Too much gear. Far too much gear. But it's too much fun. Too much fun to have. So anyway, so a couple of these pieces are going. Custom audio is up for sale, and possibly the Splawn will go as well. That will leave me with 2 Marshalls and 2 DrZs, which is pretty decent. One other kind of funky piece I have over here in Gearland is a PCM41. And for anybody who knows anything about a PCM41 by Lexicon, digital delay, it was pretty nice in the day, but it has some really quirky sounds. And that Rebel Yell ray gun effect that Steve Steven uses is produced with this unit. I actually had it hooked up with, I think, the Splawn, I believe, through the switching system there, and you turn it on, fire it up, and it sounds just like it. Great. Anyway, that's the gear tour for now, which is ridiculous. And if you've seen this, you've probably also seen all the stuff I have hanging around, cables and soldering stations and all kinds of stuff. I'm currently building a drum loom for a musician around town here. making him a nice little drum loom so he can hook his drums up rather quickly and no tangling and whatnot. So we'll have a 25-foot drum loom there, and fixed a couple pedal boards and whatnot, and wired a couple racks. So if you see it on YouTube or anywhere else, shoot me an email if you need some work done and see what we can do. Bye bye.